What's up everybody, it's me Sergio, I'm with Mobility Direct. Welcome to our YouTube channel, thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Pride Mobility GoGo Carbon, which just came out not too long ago. But before we get started, like always, I'm going to cue into some epic action shots. All right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those action shots. We have a ton of videos showing you what it's like to travel by plane, by train, by bus. I'm gonna put a little link in the top right-hand corner. If you wanna see those videos, there's a link to the playlist right there. You can learn a lot about this product. I'm gonna tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, what makes it unique. I'm not gonna go over all the specifications. If you wanna see all the specifications, you can go ahead and wait till the end of the video. I'm gonna put them on the screen. You can also check the links in the description. I'll put a link to the specification sheet. And I am gonna tell you a few things about it. Like for example, it can hold 300 pounds and it only weighs 35 pounds without the battery. And that's one of the things I love about it. It's super lightweight, very portable. If you wanna put it in the trunk of your car, you can pretty much guess that everything about this is gonna be lightweight. It's made with carbon fiber. It's got a very small seat, okay? That's one of the things that maybe you won't like about it because they do need to save weight everywhere they can. So you've got a smaller area for your feet. I have a size 12 shoe and there's not a lot of leg space for me. I'm about 6 foot tall, about 215 pounds. So if you are someone that has longer legs, bigger feet, maybe a wider caboose in the rear end, this seat might not be as comfortable for you. The seat's only 14 inches wide. So most people are used to having an 18-inch wide or a 17-inch wide seat, so keep that in mind. Some of the other things that I don't necessarily like about it is it doesn't have a folding tiller, so you can't really adjust the tiller angle. So when I sit on it, I'm gonna show you, I mean, it seems like it's close enough for me, but I kind of like having it a little closer instead of having my arms all the way out. It does have a height adjustment feature, which is nice, but that's one thing that I don't like about it. The other thing that I don't like about it, again, you know, no offense to Pride, I like telling my viewers what I don't like about it before I tell them what I love about it, okay? So I'm gonna turn it off here. You should always turn it off when you're removing the battery. The battery's in the back here. When you pull it out, the charging ports to charge the battery is on the battery, which is great, assuming you want to take the battery out of the scooter, bring it to your hotel room, and leave the scooter in the trunk of your car. Love that. It's a great feature. But it doesn't have a charging port on the scooter up high. And a lot of customers have a hard time removing the battery due to mobility limitations. So if you do need a mobility scooter with a charging port up high that you can just plug into without bending down, without removing the battery, that's something to think about as well, okay? Short of that, I mean, there's really not too many cons about this scooter. It's super practical, super easy to work with. And before I get any further, I do need to tell you that if you want a copy of our free product catalog, it's gonna have this product in it. You can claim a copy very easily. Just go to our website, mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog, fill out the simple short form, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. You can also just call the number below, speak with one of our friendly non-commissioned sales experts, give them your address, they'll process the request for you, or just click right there in the top right-hand corner where it says get free catalog. It'll take you to the request form so you can fill it out that way. By the way, our catalog has a lot of our top-selling products in it. Pride Mobility makes a ton of awesome products, and we have videos for every single one. So if you want to get familiar with some other products, comparison videos, review videos, unboxing and assembly videos, check out our YouTube channel. Not only will you find lots of educational videos, but if you subscribe and leave a comment on any video, you could be the next lucky winner of a free mobility scooter. That's right, we choose random subscribers that comment on our videos all the time, and we gift them a free mobility scooter. You're already here, it's free. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. Tell me how much you hate this video. Tell me how much you love the video in the comments. Ask a question, we will reply with an answer. and that's it. You could win a free mobility scooter. So let's get back to the scooter. Again, the GoGo Carbon, which is model SC25, has a turning radius of 53 inches. So it's not gonna be the sharpest turner, but it's a 4-wheel scooter. It's gonna be a little more stable than most of your 3-wheel scooters. Keep that in mind. The top speed's 3.7 miles per hour, which is pretty average. It's got a small motor, very small scooter, very lightweight. It's not gonna be able to go that fast. The travel range is only 10 miles, but that's plenty, trust me. A lot of people are afraid that, you know, 10-mile or 12-mile range is not enough. I've gone to Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida with a scooter that only had 10-mile range, and I went for both days, out at the park the whole time. You're doing mostly stopping and going, you're not going full speed the whole time. That's plenty, trust me. It's gonna be very hard for you to go through even 8 miles in a full day. Now the ground clearance is about 1.5 inches, so this really is not something designed to be going on grass, gravel, dirt, mainly for flat pavement and surfaces that are solid, okay, and flat. It's not going to be the best at handling off-road or super steep inclines. It will get you up a wheelchair ramp that is ADA compliant. But if you've got some really steep ramps, you know, it really depends on the weight of the user. This has a 300-pound weight capacity, so if you're only like 150 pounds, it's going to perform better on steep inclines and things like that and on grass. But if you're like 250 pounds or closer to 300, forget about it. It's not going to work good on anything other than flat pavement. We've tested it. Now, something else that I love about this thing that I think is super unique is the NFC key chip. Okay, this is a little NFC card, and it's basically an anti-theft device. So when you turn the unit on, you've got this really neat display that shows you a little locked icon, and then it points to the right with the NFC symbol. So you have to tap that card there to unlock it. So unless you have this card, you're not going to be able to use a scooter and ride away with it with a universal key. Now the display is pretty awesome. It's going to show you a picture of the scooter. It's going to show you a digital readout of the battery life. You've got the temperature of the battery, the speed, and a ton of other things that I'm going to show you here that make it pretty awesome. For example, if you turn the brake assembly lever off, right? These have automatic brakes. So as soon as you let go of the throttle, the brakes kick in and it's locked into position. You're not going to roll down a hill uncontrollably. Now, if you turn the brakes off while the unit's on, you're basically going to get a fault code. It's not going to work. And I'm going to show you that. The brake lever is right back here. So turn on the brake lever, put it in unlocked. Look at the dash. It's showing you on the dash the brake lever in red, and it's telling you code 9 with the exclamation mark. If you look at your user manual, you're going to see really quickly that that means you just need to turn your brake lever back on. So we power it down, put the brake lever in the down position, and turn it back on, and it's going to work just fine. And it has several different technical readouts to show you what's going on. Like most scooters, for example, I don't know if it's going to work with this one, but if you're holding the throttle when you turn it on, it's going to throw a fault code because your throttle's not in the neutral position. And there you go, you see? So it's showing you a picture of the throttle potentiometer highlighted in red, showing you code number 7. That means, well, you need to not be holding the throttle down when you turn it on. So if you turn it on without touching the throttle, it's going to work just fine when you unlock it. So pretty neat. It gives you a visual demonstration of what's going on. You also have your turtle mode switch and your hair to increase it from speeds. So you have 4 different speed zones. Speed 4, speed zone 3, speed zone 2, speed zone 1, which is just going to limit your top speed. I assume 1 mile per hour for speed zone 1, 2 mile per hour for speed zone 2, etc. And you can get the top speed when you go to speed mode 4. So pretty cool stuff. It's very, very robust. The digital display is pretty much top of the line. I haven't seen any other mobility scooters with such an impressive display, and that's one thing that I think they got perfect. It's the display. By the way, folks, before we go any further, I do want to tell you that at the end of this video, we're going to throw a hidden message on the screen. If you find it, write it down. It's going to be a coupon code, a secret discount code. You could save big. Not only will you get tax-free sales and free shipping year-round, but with this coupon code, it does expire at the end of the month. Take advantage, folks. Pay attention towards the end of that video for that hidden message. So one other thing I want to show you real quick, it has to do with the battery. There's actually a built-in meter on it. So if you hit that button there, it's going to show you that it's fully charged right now. If it wasn't fully charged, a couple of those green lights would be off. But that is pretty cool. And the fact, again, that you can charge it when it's removed from the scooter. Something else about the battery, if you didn't guess already, is that it is under 300 watt hours, which means it is going to be airline approved and TSA approved. Now, something else that I really like about this scooter is the looks. All black. And check out these rims. They're carbon fiber, 8-inch drive tires, 7-inch in the front. If you come close, you're going to see that the actual wheels are made out of carbon fiber. Flat free tires, no maintenance at all required. They last a long time too. Something else while we're here is it does have 2 sets of anti-tip wheels on the left and the right. When you go to fold this thing up, this is one thing that I love about it. It's really not like any of the other folding scooters that tend to be a little bit more difficult. By the way, it also does have front lights and back lights on it, so I'm gonna display that for you really quick. Look at that bright light in the back there, okay? And we also have a super bright light on the front as well. Honestly, out of any folding scooter, this is definitely gonna be the brightest light out there. And I'm gonna show you too, the folding process is by far one of the easiest folding processes out of any scooter. It has a true lock. You can hear it click into place and it's not gonna unfold. It's really state of the art as far as the folding process. You wanna just fold the seat backrest down a little bit, and then all you have to do is just pick up from right here. And it helps to kind of just push from the front, but you're gonna hear it click into place. And that's how you know it's locked in. And when it's locked in, when you have it like this, you can roll it around in what you would call trolley mode. And when it's up like this, you can roll it around in what you would call trolley mode. So if you're going through the airport, you can kind of picture it, you know, just walking by, ready to take my flight. What's that? Oh, they switched terminals last minute, better run. No, but seriously, very, very practical for travel. And when you're getting ready to unfold it, there's a little lever here, it's red, making it easy to point out. You just want to push that down, you're gonna hear it click. And then what you can do is just start to bring out the front, lift up from the back a little bit, and it's gonna kind of fall right into place, and you're ready to go again. So they definitely got the folding process down to a science. A lot of the other scooters have these like clunky mechanisms and latches, and you have to use one hand to pull and the other hand to push, and not with this one. You can almost do this one effortlessly. Just put the backrest down, pick up, that easy. And it's not gonna fall back either because it has those anti-tip wheels. What I like to do is lower the tiller down all the way, and then it's locked into place, takes a really compact shape. This is gonna fit in the trunk of most any vehicle. And because it's made with carbon fiber, you know, it is gonna be a lot more durable in those different areas that are made of carbon fiber. Now, I can't really say the same about the other pieces that are not carbon fiber, okay? And that really goes with any travel-friendly, lightweight, portable scooter. They have delicate parts on them. That's just the nature of it. All right, now the ground clearance of this scooter is 1.5 inches, and surprisingly, it does pretty well on grass. Even for me, I'm 215 pounds, and if you stay tuned, we're gonna take you on a little ride-along adventure later. I'm gonna take the camera, first-person view, go on some really rough terrain, some rough grass, some dirt, mulch, go up some ramps and show you how it performs. But it is really not an off-road scooter. If you need an off-road scooter, Pride Mobility makes some pretty awesome travel-friendly off-road scooters like the Baja Bandit, which is right behind me. We do have a review video of that. I highly recommend checking it out. But the overall performance of this thing, even though it has a really small motor, not the best ground clearance, is pretty good on grass. Now, Pride Mobility is known for providing exceptional warranty support and designing really high quality products. In fact, they're so confident in their product design that they offer a 1-year in-home service plan for free. So what does that mean? That means that if something is defective with the unit, then you can call us and we will process a warranty claim. As long as that claim's approved, we will dispatch a technician to your home. You don't even have to go anywhere, okay? And that speaks volumes as to how confident they are in their design and engineering process. I could tell you that if you do need a part, you're gonna get it fast, and they're most likely gonna approve your warranty claim, and the rate at which you will have warranty defects is gonna be extremely low compared to any other brand out there. Pride Mobility has been around for over 50, 60 years, I think, and they have an awesome organized facility where they just handle and process warranty claims very quickly, okay? So if there is a brand out there that you can have confidence in and trust, it's definitely gonna be Pride Mobility as one of the top brands out there, regardless of which model you purchase. All right, folks, so we talked about it. We went over what I like about it, what I don't like about it. There is one last thing that I always like to test, and if you watch my videos, you'll know that that is the horn. If it has a loud horn, I like the scooter even more. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that's not a horn, that's a beeper. But it is a pretty loud beeper compared to other beepers, right? You can definitely hear that if you've got people in your way and you need to do some crowd control, you go running over some ankles, they will hear that when you're coming up behind them. So good job, Pride. You definitely gave them a better horn, better buzzer than the other GoGos, and I like that. I'm gonna take you on a quick ride-along adventure, and then we're gonna wrap up this video. Now, while I'm doing this ride-along, I do wanna personally take this time to say thank you for supporting our content, for watching our videos, for giving them thumbs up, for liking them, sharing them. It's the best way to show support. If you share our videos on Facebook, social media, tell your friends about our videos, that goes such a long way, and we really appreciate you. All of our existing subscribers and those that are not subscribed yet, we appreciate you watching this video. And remember, stay tuned to the end. See if you can find that hidden message on the screen to get that secret discount code. All right, folks, so I'm gonna take you on a little ride along now and tell you what I think about the overall ride factor. So I'm going over some cracks on the little pavement here, and to be honest, don't really feel them too much. It does have flat free tires, so I was surprised that the ride was actually as smooth as it is, because it doesn't have suspension and it doesn't have inflatable tires. But I will tell you, it is pretty smooth. And I'm about to go over a nice little bump here where it transitions from the blacktop parking lot to a sidewalk. There's a nice little bump right here. Boom, boom. Wow, very smooth actually for not having suspension and solid tires. Now again, I'm 210, sometimes 215 pounds, and I'm going on grass. And I gotta tell you, I'm surprised that it's handling as well as it is, because it's got a tiny motor on it. You know, anything that's lightweight and travel friendly, it's always gonna have really small components, including a small motor. So the fact that it was able to just handle going on the grass for such a long period of time is pretty impressive, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna do a U-turn here, and yeah, the turning radius is a little bit on the weaker side, doesn't turn very tight, but it's a four-wheel scooter. That's what you kind of have to expect. I'm gonna also see what happens if I go really fast. So I'm going 4 miles per hour here, and if I just turn, okay, so it didn't slow down automatically. That is something that the newer scooters, a lot of them do have, is it kind of has this slow down feature where it's for safety, it'll automatically slow you down. But it doesn't seem like it does. That's okay though, as long as you're careful. Like any scooter, if you're going fast and you take a turn, you can tip over, so be careful. Now I am going up a bit of an incline here. This is a ramp for wheelchairs, and it's handling it just fine. It's honestly not even struggling. So pretty cool. I am pretty impressed overall with the ride. Very smooth, very comfortable. Even though I'm a bigger guy, the seat seems pretty comfortable. It's got a tall enough backrest to support my lower back. Overall, I am impressed with the ride quality and the smoothness. All right, folks, well, that's gonna conclude our video. I hope you enjoyed, and like always, if you do have any questions, give our non-commissioned sales experts a call with the number on the screen, or leave a comment. We will reply within 1 business day. Thank you so much for watching our content, watching our videos, subscribing, sharing, liking them. We couldn't do it without your support. Again, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct, and this is the GoGo Carbon by Pride Mobility. We'd love to earn your business. Come by one of our stores, visit us online at mobilitydirect.com, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the platforms. We're there. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.